my next vlog, and today I'm actually heading up to Weymouth for my birthday weekend, and I'm going to be meeting up with my brother-in-law Jake, and we're going to be squeezing in a 24-hour session on one of his local lakes, Meadow. It is actually a 2-lake complex, Meadow and Wallys, with carp reaching up to £29 at the right time of year. So I'm really excited about this vlog. But it is actually a 4-hour drive down to Weymouth, and I know as soon as we get there we're going to be rushing about trying to get the car loaded, to get down to the lake, to get set up. It is bright and early in the morning, so I'm hoping we can get there at a good time, but I guess there's no time to waste. Let's do it, let's go. So we're down at the lake, and there has been a slight change in plan. The actual idea was to go over and fish Meadow, the lake with the bigger fish in it, but we had a little walk round and there is a couple of anglers fishing in the hot spots over there, and as this is a bit of a social, a good catch up, we're just going to take on Wallys and hope to get a couple of bends in the rods. So we're going to get set up. I'll give you another update soon. So the rod's in the water. I'm just about to put a bit of bait in, but before I do, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the lake. We don't know exactly about how many numbers of big carp or anything's actually in here, but we do know it's not a runs water, but it does actually have a very good head of like 9-10 pounders, so there is a very good chance of catching a carp. So what the idea is behind today is just to put about 20 boilies literally right over each of the rods, and then as we catch more fish, put more bait in. So it's as simple as that really. I'm going to be using mainline hybrids. I know that Jake's over there, he's using the Gels Baits Tuna Berry. So it's going to be a very interesting session. Yeah, time to get the bait in the water. What's the plan?
Wow, catch a carp.
Nice and easy then.
Yeah mate, rods are set, bait's out, looking good for it.
Happy days.
Happy days. Boom.
Right, now I'm going to be totally honest with you, and this is a problem. I was actually thinking to myself, what am I going to do if this rod goes off? I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do. Jake, I might need your help.
What's that tree, mate?
She's in the net. I know this is not a competition. 1-0 me. But what I will say is, big thank you, Jake, for putting me on the spot. He did actually mention to me earlier about like all the trees here used to be overgrown, and he used to fish to it back in the day. So I listened to his advice, put one on it. First one in the net.
Very well played, mate.
Nice one. So first one of the session, and what a way to kickstart the session than with a proper battle and an absolute stunning common, when in just under £17. Perfect way to kickstart the session. Let's just hope that there's more to come. Happy days. So sticking to the tactics, I've already got my rod back out on the spot, and I'm going to put about another 20 boilies over. So yeah, let's just do it. So Jake's literally just pulled in his rod to recast it in for tonight. So if he doesn't mind just talking us through the rigs and systems that he's using tonight. I think he's just making a quick PVA mesh.
Simple little helicopter system, feed set up here, just over an ounce lead, just so it don't plumb in too much. Short little hook link, nutsy wrap, little PVA bag on there for the added attraction, and that is going to go out in the little channel.
Bit of bad camera work by me, but I hope you got the gist of it. Two bleeps on the rod, and the tension is building. So after a quite brief discussion, Jake made the call that it was a drop back. What happened?
Don't know, mate, it's still recording.
Is it? So what an absolute mess I just got myself in. Same rod, same spot, and as I was bringing the carp in, the battery went, but I think I did actually catch myself. I managed to cross both of my lines. But the most important thing is, Jake netted it for me. I've dug out another battery and Jake's just sorting out the fish. So I'm going to jump on it now, redo all of my rods, and then I'll show you the fish. Alright, so we're on to the second carp of the trip. And the battery actually went when I was landing the carp. And if you thought the first carp gave me the run around, this one proper gave me the run around. I actually cut up both of my other lines, so I still need to actually redo them, put them back in. But it doesn't matter because I've got another stunning common. I haven't actually weighed her. I'm guessing she's about 10–11 pounds. But I'm still made up with her. She's absolutely stunning. So what I'm going to do is slip her back, get both of my rods back out, and hope we can catch a couple more. Bing. Alright, so I guess he didn't really want to talk too much, but we was actually just sitting down having a good old chat. I thought we can hear something. The bite alarm was running. Got out there and hopefully we'll land one soon. Live and in action. We're just getting stuck into, let's call it dinner. Ready a couple of chocolates. Alarm caught me off guard and into number 3. Still don't know where I'm planning on landing the fish.
You want me to do it?
What's my rod tip? Do that? Yes! Get in! So we've just noticed when we netted the carp, we actually netted 3 frogs. That's pretty mad. Go then, I'm on to my 3rd carp of the trip, 3rd common, and she's really lively, trying to be as quick as possible. Haven't actually weighed her, but I know she wants to kick. There you go, another stunning common. And it's starting to look like it might be a productive night. So, fingers crossed, they can't keep on coming. Wow, gave us a bit of a fright. What happened?
Oh, that come out of nowhere, didn't it?
You're right.
Yeah, mate.
Do you snap or you got it? Yeah, it's in the net.
Finally.
Yeah. So this is not a competition, but I know what he's thinking. The comeback's on. He is literally just netted the other one, just put his rods out, was just about to do the camera work, and he's in again. So, well done, Jake.
Yeah, man. Get it in there. Oh, that's a better one.
It's a better one.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
Game on.
He said it. Game on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there it is. First fish of the year for me. Took me a while. Perseverance pays off though. And got an even bigger one in the sack waiting for a photo. So slip this one back and get on with that. Happy days.
Happy days. Well done, mate.
Cheers, mate. Right, there she is. Fish number 2. Quick succession, just after getting the first one in. Managed to get this one as well. Just over £18. Proper happy with this one. And that makes it 3-2.
Even though it's not a competition.
Even though it's not a competition. So yeah, get this one back, and hopefully we've got a few more to come. Happy days. Alright.
Yeah. Game on.
Do this.
Look at all of them deer over there. Now, I just asked Jake, and he reckons they're wild deer. He reckons, if I can find it, it's actually a horse field. 2 horses. Ganging up on the deers are ganging up on the horses. Oh, there they go. So the time is about 7:20, and yeah, the skies have actually opened today and it is raining. But what I'm going to do is just quickly talk you through actually what did happen last night. Now, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I was snoozing. It was pretty quiet. My alarm went off absolutely out of nowhere. I was on it like a lightning bolt, but you know what they say, it's fishing not catching, and this one actually got away from me. But what actually happened this morning was absolutely shocking. I'm still just getting over it. You know I am, because of somehow, I know this is not a competition, I know, but I went from 3-0 up to 3-3. So yeah, what actually happened this morning, Jake?
Well, started late last night. I had them 2, very quick succession. So, and then yeah, early this morning, the rod went off. Number 3 in the net, mate.
Wow. So yeah, well done for that, mate.
Cheers, mate.
And we've got about 2 hours, 2.5 hours left of the session. So right now it is all to fish for. And I know I keep on saying this ain't a competition, 3-3. And yeah, game on. Let's just have a look at the common that you landed this morning.
Yeah, mate. Days. Here she is. Fish number 3 for me. Bringing the scores all level. Not that it's a competition. Another lovely common. Another one to the nutsy. Game on.
Happy days.
Happy days.
Then, number 4 of the session for me, and it's another lively common. I haven't actually weighed her. Whoa! I will do one as quick as possible. They're all proper feisty. Here we go. I caught it on the DCL system, and I will actually talk you through my rigs and systems that I've been using on this session in a minute. I'm going to have to interrupt here because even though we kept on saying this is not a competition, let's face the facts, it was a competition, and as soon as Jake levelled up the scores, he started having jokes with me. He did. He's a funny guy. He was telling me that, how do I say this without swearing? My behind is doing this. Now, I'm not too sure what this is, but I know my behind was definitely not doing it. And that actually made it 4-3. Now, I didn't celebrate. Like I said, I'm a humble guy. But inside, I felt a little bit like grabbing a bottle of champagne, a bit like this, and going, whoa, oh my God, oh my God. Epic fail, bruv, it was. That didn't go to plan, but, whoa my God, my fucking hell. And I felt a little bit like 4-3 to the Milton Keynes, 4-3 to the Milton Keynes, 4-3 to the Milton Keynes. But all joking aside, I'm a very humble guy and I would never celebrate like that, never at all. There's a little bit left on the blog, so let's just keep our fingers crossed that it doesn't equal the scores again, and let's just get back to it. Safe, Jake, that one was for you, mate. Alright, so I'm going to quickly talk you through the rigging system that I've been using to catch carp on the session. To anyone that watches my blog, they know that my all-time favourite system is the DCL system by Concept Leads. So with the phrase, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Coming up to this lake, I thought I'll just bring the same system, and it seems to have done the job. So what it actually is, it's a metre of lead core with the safety clip, safety system, and then it's got another bit of lead core attaching it straight in the middle. Now there's a good reason behind this. So what you're actually aiming to do is just to get the carp to suck the bait into his mouth one time, and then instead of getting half the resistance here, you're getting the full resistance from the lead first time. And then onto my hair rig, it is a size 6 curved shank, I think, and onto an 18mm boilie. So that is my lead system that I was using last night. I was using a back lead and a bit of PVA foam because of presentations, everything. If you can get the presentation right and the fish come over, you should be able to nail them, and I think I done just that. So yeah, that was my rigs and systems that I used last night. So that's it, we've come to the end of the session now. We've checked the weather forecast and it does say it's raining, so we're going to try and pack away as quick as we can. But I've had a fantastic time fishing Wallys Lake, and big thank you, Jake, for putting me on the spot.
It's been a pleasure, mate. Good session.
Yeah, fantastic session, mate, nice one. And what I would like to say is, if you did like the video, then don't forget to hit subscribe. It's free of charge, and every time I do release a new video, you get an update. And if you are interested in any other updates, then don't forget to join my group on Facebook, Carp Angling with Richard Purnell. I'm going to leave you with the photos from last night, and I'm going to leave you with a yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.